important element of a diet has to be realism. So one of the reasons that I've chosen this next recipe is because it's super easy to make, but it's ingredients that are really available at any point. So quite often we look in the fridge and there's just nothing in the fridge. I've chosen prawns. These were frozen, so quite easy just to defrost relatively quickly. And then you've just got kind of pantry items. So some desiccated coconut, some eggs. These are some leftover egg yolks that I've got. And then just for a little bit of sweetness, you can either use a bit of xylitol or stevia, just for that added comfort, but you can omit that. So this is really simple. You just simply chuck in the prawns. Prawns are a really good form of protein to use because they don't have any nasty fats in them, and they're easily available anywhere. Then you're going to use about half a cup of desiccated coconuts. Doesn't make these taste too coconutty if that's what you might be concerned about. It just gives it that kind of extra depth, something to hold on to. And then you've got just one, maybe if there's small eggs, a couple of egg whites. I'm just going to use half of that. Some salt, really key ingredient, salt. Really good to get quality salt, nice amount of sodium, and then maybe a few drops of stevia just to give it that touch of sweetness, because I do tend to find that coconut and prawns, a little bit of sweetness just helps them out. And then it's just getting your hands messy and dirty, mixing them all up. Turn on your pan, heat that up whilst I'm just mixing those. And then whenever you're using raw fish or raw meat, you just want to make sure that you're washing your hands, because it's quite easy then to just put your hand on a handle and passing on nasty bacteria and other microbiology. Don't want to do that. I'm just going to wash my hand. Right, back to coconut oil. Again, I'm using coconut oil as the one oil to cook with. Coconut oil, apart from all of its other benefits, is that it's a really stable oil. So you can cook with it at really high temperatures and it's not going to damage. You just take the mix that we've done, shape it into little cakes, pop it in the pan. These are really quick. I've actually used raw prawns here and you can already see that they've started turning pink. And it's good to use the frozen ones because actually quite often when we're eating fruits and vegetables, especially if they're tropical fruits and it's in the winter, then they will have lost a lot of their nutrients. So one of the reasons that we eat fruits and vegetables is that they're high in antioxidants. Now it's the antioxidants that keep them kind of fresh, but if they've been sat on a boat for a really long time, then you're actually, by the time you're starting to eat them, then they've lost a lot of those powerful nutrients. So sometimes it's better even to eat frozen vegetables because they're picked and then immediately flash frozen. So it's just literally 1 minute more and then they'll be ready. And they've just cooked for another couple of minutes or so, so they're pretty much done. They're really, really super easy and quick. Now what I would add to these to make it a bit more of a whole meal is I would add some avocado. It's really good to make sure that you're getting a nice, healthy amount of carbohydrates, of fats and of proteins. So the prawns are quite low in fat, so you're okay to then add a lovely amount of avocados, which are rich in all of the healthy fats. Now you don't want to have too much avocado because it does contain some more unstable fats in there, but it's good to have once in a while. So I just literally layer that on top, and then a good squeeze of lime. Lime is a great one to add. It just increases the digestive powers of this dish. So sprinkle that, squeeze that on top, and then you could serve this alongside some quinoa or some salad or even a little bit of brown rice. And that is your coconut prawn fritter.